After how many years, Metallica is finally back.
Hey guys!
Welcome back to my channel where I post very random things which I have no idea I'm doing whatsoever. So as we all know, Metallica is back with their new album entitled Hardwired to Self-Destruct. That was a major tongue twister right there. So this album has 12 tracks all in total, with 2 CDs with 6 tracks each on one of them. So it has been like a really long time since Metallica has been back, since like 2008 with like their last album, and they're definitely back with some of their greatest hits ever. Now I've listened to like the entire album from like beginning to end. There are a couple of songs on here that I really like, and then there are some that are just kind of like but that is why I am here to discuss all of that with you. So in my opinion, I feel like there's like a lot of different styles in this album. There's definitely like a lot of experimental songs in here that are just like, okay. But then there are some like amazing, great songs in here as well. And I feel like that's pretty cool with this album. Like there's like a little something in here for like all the fans to listen to. So I think it's actually a really good packaged album. My expectations for this album weren't exactly extremely high, but at the same time I knew that they were going to release some really good stuff. And they definitely did. When they first released Hardwired, I was kind of like, okay. Wasn't exactly my cup of tea, to be honest. Atlas Fresh is actually pretty good in my opinion. Out of all their singles, the one song that I absolutely love is Moth into Flame. Definitely Moth into Flame, like, oh my god. In my opinion, that's like one of the top best songs off of this album. But out of like all the songs off of this album, I probably only have like 2 or 3 favorites off of it. Just from like listening to the songs, there were like some things that were kind of like, I don't know, like it didn't seem like it really matched. Like some things were like really repetitive, some things were like overdone, some songs like didn't have to be so incredibly long. And I feel like that has to do with like the producers and like whoever's editing the stuff. So that's like kind of like one thing that was kind of like about this album. But regardless, this album is still absolutely amazing. It's just that Metallica has to do something about their producers, because in some songs it starts off really good and has a really nice beat and it's all going great, and then it just starts to like drift off and you're just kind of like, what? But anyways, that's just my opinion. That's how I feel about the album. Regardless, the album is still absolutely amazing and they have like amazing hits on this thing. My top 3 favorite songs are gonna have to be Moth into Flame, Halo on Fire, and Spit Out the Bone. Definitely Spit Out the Bone, like wow, what a way to end the album. Just as soon as I heard like the first 5 seconds of that song, I was immediately like, that's going on my favorite list. Now I know this one track isn't exactly on their album, it's on their deluxe album, and it's the song Lords of Summer. Now they like remastered it and re-recorded it for this album. I know the demo version came out in like 2014 or something, but can I just say that it's one of those moments where you kind of like the remade song better than all the songs off of this album. Now I'm just saying, this is just my personal opinion, but as soon as I heard Lords of Summer, I was like, oh my god, this is like so on fire. So like low-key Lords of Summer is definitely my jam. But yeah, in the end, this album is absolutely amazing. Metallica did it. They're back. And also I feel like listening to the studio version is a lot different than like seeing them live and like hearing the live version. That's usually why I like to like judge songs based off of their live version more than their studio version, which I know is kind of weird. But when a band plays it like live, and when you even see them live, when you see them putting on their passion and like their work on the stage, it's really different when just listening to them like through the studio version. So I'm definitely really excited to hear all the songs off of this album live. Already just seeing footage of them like on stage recently is just like, Metallica still got it. So in the end, I'd probably rate this album like 3.85 out of 5, just because I wouldn't really give it a 4, but I wouldn't really give it a 3. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Metallica's newest album. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more random things that I'll be posting in the future. Follow me on Twitter where I tweet a whole bunch of stuff about bands. All that social media stuff is in the description box below. So let me know what you think of Metallica's newest album in the comments below. So I think that about sums it up, so I shall be out now. See you in the next video. Bye!